Good morning, my fellow YouTube users. Welcome to the Under Controllers podcast. Thank you for dining with us this morning. I'm going to pass it over to Sims now with weather.
All right, so today in the entertainment industry, Jake forgot to mention, but it is June 21st when we are filming this.
This is July
Um,
21st.
nope, it's June. And we are a month ahead of schedule. But today, two movies came out. Can you boys name either of them?
Two movies came out on June 20.
No, July 21st.
Did Barbie and Oppenheimer come out today?
Yes.
I thought they came
Both
out the
of them.
23rd.
No.
Oh, they came out today.
They both came out today. So my question for you boys is, which one are you more likely to go watch?
Chase, with sports news, go ahead.
That's not how this works.
I'll pass it over to you, Chief. Next up.
No, seriously, no, like I passed it to Chase for seriously, I meant for Chase to answer.
Oh. So Chase, which one? I'll give my answer while you think. So my wife does want to go watch both of them. So more than likely we'll end up going to watch both of them. But I do know this Sunday I'm going to watch the Barbie movie. So
Who you going with?
FBI, open up!
Perfect.
Dang, got me. No, I'm going with my wife and one of her friends,
Okay.
and then maybe some other people. I'm not sure who else is going.
I
This
know.
Sunday.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying this Sunday. I'm the 23rd. I'm going to watch the Barbie movie.
I know that Emily and her friends are supposed to go see it. I don't know when because her friends just said that they were going to go see it and they have not made plans yet. So I figure one of her friends will call her probably Sunday and be like, "Hey, let's go see this movie," and have no
Yeah.
plan prior at all. I I don't know. We just went and saw Sound of Freedom, so I don't know. I don't know when the next time I'll be going to the movies is. So because you guys know I
Yeah.
go to the movies once a year.
You gotta watch the Barbie movie.
I would be interested in going to see either of them. I will tell you though, Chase, go ahead and answer. Go ahead and answer yours, and I'll tell you guys what the funny thing that I have seen recently is.
Probably would not go and see either one of them.
Really, you don't want to go see Oppenheimer?
Not really.
Okay then.
Wow.
Any particular reason? Just don't like going to movies, or movies are too expensive?
No, I don't feel like I went to the movies in forever, man. I just don't like going.
When was the last time you probably went, Chase? Was it
Think
Kingsman?
it was whichever it was either Kingsman, the Golden yeah, it probably was that one. Kingsman, the Golden Circle.
Because I didn't get to go to that movie. I didn't because there were 6 of us in 5 seats, or there was 5 of us in 4 seats, I think is what it was. So I just
Yeah.
kinda and
I
I
was
didn't
about to
wanna.
say,
And
I think
Sims, you were
you're.
actually gonna go, with your wife prior to you guys being married. This was,
Yeah.
when I was in college, you guys were still in high school,
I
I
was
think.
about to say this was a long time
'Cause
ago.
let's see. Yeah, I think that there were no, there were 1 second. There were 5 of us in 4 seats, I think is what it was, that were right beside each other, and I kinda said, "You know what, guys? I don't wanna go. You guys go ahead and go." And then I went and met up with you and your wife because you guys couldn't get in for some
Or we
reason.
were doing something else.
And y'all were gonna go see the movie though, and the guy wouldn't let you in because you weren't 21 or something.
Yeah.
Or some
It was something like
or
that.
no,
Wouldn't let
you weren't 18. That's what it was. Sims, you were like
Yeah.
17, I think is what it was, and they wouldn't let
Yeah.
you in the movie.
It wasn't my birthday yet.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let you in because it was June or July.
Oh, the
Hmm.
hypocrisy.
Yeah, and it was well, see, it wasn't the same theater,
Yep.
Oh.
that you went to, Chase, because you guys got in no problem. The theater that they're talking about is the one close to where you and I live, not the one where not the one where Tyler
Oh.
lives. Yeah. Yeah, me and Emily, they didn't ID us, and which I think the movie that we went and saw was PG-13, but I thought I read somewhere on there it said make sure you have your ID with you whenever you go. It's like,
Granted, I
Yeah,
never
but
get ID'd anywhere ever.
well, I mean, you
but
had a full
now
grown beard in 6th grade, so I don't think you ever needed to be ID'd.
and also now, like so many people just buy their tickets online. So
That's what I did.
you're not gonna tell somebody like, "Hey, you can't watch this movie." Like
After you've already
you
paid
don't know who
for it.
they're. Yeah, you've already paid for it
Yeah.
online. So
Well, guys, I think this is where we put the opening at. Opening title sequence.
Bow now 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 now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Under Controllers podcast. We have all been on a long break. Seems like that's all we do anymore is have a long break in between uploads. But we did upload a gaming video not long ago. Sims unfortunately was absent from that video. It was Chase, Tyler, and myself. We were playing Rainbow Six Siege. Go ahead and go check that out. We won't put the link in the description below, but it should be flashing up somewhere in here. Actually, more hey Sims, put your arm up. Your other arm. Yeah, so it should be flashing up somewhere in there, somewhere around in there. Tab coming across for you guys to click on that video if you want to go check that out afterwards. Sims, do you want to let everybody know, or Chase, whichever one you guys want to? Of course, I am Jake. To my right is Sims, and below me and Sims is Chase. Who
Wait,
wants
shouldn't it? If I'm
on?
to your right, it would be up here then.
No. No, you're to my right on the screen. It looks like you're to my like if it was like actual perspective, you'd be to my left, but no, it's my right.
Yeah, but if somebody's watching the video,
It's still to the
then
right.
God
yeah, but
dang.
wouldn't the info box be up there?
No, that's to the left of where it would be.
I promise. When
You gotta
the video,
put your left arm up. You have to put yes, because that's gonna be the corner that it pops up in.
your video must be reversed from
It's
mine then.
it's flipped. I think yours is. I think you're on the left.
Gimme.
Am I to your left or to your right?
You're to my left.
I just have one of you bigger than the other one.
That works.
Hmm.
Regardless, if I'm right or if I'm wrong, we'll put it. Whoever edits this video,
It'll
will put
be
it there.
in one of these corners.
There you go.
Benny, come here.
Sounds like you have a dog.
Yes.
Wanting to get involved in the podcast.
Benny wants his always. If it's on stream, if it's on
The podcast.
whatever.
It is what it
Podcast
is.
or videos, our dogs want to be in the video
Well, it's
as
just like
much as possible.
used to when we'd film the podcast here at my house. One of my dogs would either wind up in somebody's lap or just be in the shot somewhere. So that it's normal. It's okay. We have dogs. People like dogs. So does anyone
Yeah, I
want?
wouldn't be surprised if at one point one of them jumps into my lap or gets in frame or something.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have a great idea for when we hear a dog.
Okay. You got the soundboard queued up?
Hold on, I gotta find it. Yes, sir, I got it. I got the sound file. Hold on,
Okay.
I'm ripping it.
Yeah. Don't play it super loud and bust your eardrums and mess your mic up again.
I know that just happened again, but it didn't mess up the mic this time because,
You didn't rip the headphones out of your ears.
yeah. It was-
Before the
Yeah.
podcast started, Chase was ripping sound files into the soundboard. One of them was so loud that he jerked his headphones out of his ears real quick and disconnected his mic and everything.
This other one was the
Yeah,
the
dude.
daggum Sonic, the Sonic really loud one.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
What the dog doing?
Perfect. Anytime you hear one of the dogs bark, go ahead and play that one, Chase.
What the dog doing?
All right. So does anyone want to
Or
get into
great.
what they've been doing while we've been taking a break? We've had a lot of break from content.
I will start with something that is still also currently ongoing.
Go for it.
Currently, San Diego Comic-Con is going on. So if anything happens, if any news breaks, at San Diego Comic-Con today, it is Friday, July
The
21st.
21st, 2023.
If anything happens live, we will more than likely talk about it. Currently, what has been talked about the most this year, I would say, is the Spider-Man 2 game. The first one came out on PlayStation, second one's coming out soon. There might be a release date for it already. Benny, one moment. He's being extra loud now. He doesn't need to do that.
What the dog doing?
There it is.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it.
What is he doing? Come here.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Okay. Anyway. So
Oh, I
Spider-Man
didn't
2
mean to hit
game. You're good. Spider-Man 2, it's kind of like the main focus this year. Obviously, it's like the biggest game. You can play as Spider-Man and Miles Morales, and Venom's in it, and Craven, and the game looks incredible. Like the first one was incredible, Miles Morales was incredible. So I think from what story has been shown, this one's gonna be just as good as the first two. So
Is it going to make your PlayStation blow up as Final Fantasy 16 has been doing? I've been seeing.
probably so. Probably. I mean, they were talking about it, and they were like, "Yeah, this is the entire city of Man." Like I was watching it right before we started the podcast, and they were saying it's the entire city of Manhattan. So like,
Jeez.
it's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Like no
Someone who
joke.
has been, someone who has been to New York City knows that place is huge, and like, them putting the entire city of Manhattan into this game. It's going to be crazy. You might need like a whole like separate terabyte or like storage drive just for this game.
Hmm.
Some would even say it's a little.
Hey, whoa.
Spider-Man.
Can we get wait, can we get DMCA'd for that?
I thought you were gonna
2
have
seconds of it. The
the
Miles
Donald
Morales
Trump
one.
huge. That's what I was expecting.
We're gonna have to be careful with this podcast. Make sure we don't make sure it doesn't get taken down for things like that. Would you guys believe that I had a stream back whenever I was streaming a little bit? I had a stream got DMCA'd for a song that was in the game. And when I say a song, like it was part of the game. It was part of the game soundtrack. And
Wow.
it was a song from Star Wars. I think it was called Fort Inquisitorius is the name of the song. It was in Fallen Order. Whenever I was doing my playthrough of it, and I got DMCA, and I'm like, dude, it's part of the game, and it's not one of those games where they play like just music that can get you DMCA'd, which I filled out a form and they reinstated it and unmuted the part of the VOD. So
Yeah.
that was
That
pretty.
was what I was afraid was gonna happen with like new Pokemon Snap because I remember whenever we first posted the like Star Fox video on the channel, we got like reported for it. So
Well,
I
see
was so afraid
that was
to
for a
play
completely
something
different
on
reason,
Switch.
though. That was for a completely
Yeah,
different reason. That was because Nintendo got greedy and was trying to launch their own streaming service for you to stream games. So anybody
yeah,
that
and
posted
it
anything on YouTube
they
got
had the
flagged.
Star Fox logo. So that's what I was kind of hoping. I was hoping that like the Pokemon logo wouldn't get flagged.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find people who had played that game before, but like that game's kind of old now, so no one's been playing it. No one's playing it right now. So,
That's kind of
but
why I picked. Sorry, go ahead.
I haven't. No, I was just saying I haven't had any troubles with it yet.
Hmm.
I haven't seen where it got taken down. So the only trouble I had was my Switch crashed midstream.
Jeez.
Yeah, you weren't there for that, but yeah, I
Yeah, I
was
missed that whole
playing
stream.
new Pokemon Snap. I was doing one of like the request to get like one of the 4-star photos.
Mhm.
Got the photo and my Switch crashed. So, yep.
I have one question about it. Better or worse than the original?
I don't know because I didn't love this one per se because it feels so grindy.
Mhm.
Like, and whenever I like start playing again, I was like, yeah, this is why I stopped playing this game because it's just such a grind. Like, you play through the first level and like you go through it, play through it, and then it's like, all right, play through it again, and this time try to hit the high score. So you play it again, hit the high score. You get like level 2. So then you play through level 2, and it's like, all right, cool. Now play through the same map, but at nighttime. Same thing at nighttime, and then you gotta like hit level 2. So you get level 2. And it's like, oh, this is like Illumina Pokemon. Like, go take pictures of them. Like, we gotta figure out what this phenomenon's about. So you do that. And then you unlock like this beach area. And then it's just like the same thing over and over. It's
So
like
it's
play
like
through this level, play
it's
through it again,
it's not
play through it at
even
nighttime.
it's not even like unlocking new stages the way that you used to of like you had to it had a little bit of a puzzle solving aspect
Yeah,
to it of you had to figure
yeah,
out what opens the next stage and then also like you would have to play through it multiple times to get like the best picture of every Pokemon that you could get. And then I remember another thing is like there were like monuments, like random monuments that you eventually had to take pictures of, and that was pretty interesting, pretty cool. I loved
hmm,
Pokemon Snap on the 64. It was a very very uh
yeah,
fun game. One of those games just sit back and chill and relax if you were a big
yeah,
Pokemon fan, and that's what I always loved about it. So would you say that it's a little too grindy for that, huh? To just be a game to
yeah.
sit back and
And
relax, huh?
that was like another thing was like there's like the best photo of each Pokemon, but there's like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and 4 star. And
Mhm.
like 1 star is like just normal, like doing whatever they do. 2 star is like if you throw an Illumina orb at it and it's like got this glowing outline. And then 3 star is like if you can get it to do like a secret thing.
Mhm.
Like if you throw apples at it and it jumps out of the water, then like that's 3 star. And
Mhm.
then 4 star is like it's like doing some like the 4 star feta for Psyduck, like it's at the very beginning of the stage and like 3 Ambipom are chasing it. And you gotta like hit the Ambipom with apples to get the Ambipom to leave the Psyduck
Mhm.
alone,
Right.
and then hit a Magikarp out of the water and get the Psyduck to use like Psychic to lift up the Magikarp. And like it's the most like random just and you gotta like have perfect timing to get it. So I had to like replay the level like 15 times before I finally got it to happen.
Which the other one had stuff like that of how to get like which those were more like getting the next stage of special
Hmm.
things you could do, but they weren't like you had ample amount of time to make it work. So I remember like
Yeah,
one of them, I think to get to the volcano level, you have to go through the second level, and there's an electrode over by some rocks. And if you throw an apple at an electrode, it explodes. And if you do it
yeah.
at the right time, it'll explode and open up the next world. And
Hmm.
that's how you get in that one. And there's one that like you hit a Mankey with an apple and it rolls back and hits a button and opens the next gate to the next one. I
Yeah.
remember
Well, that's
just
like
like
I
little stuff like
remember,
that.
and there was one in like the beach level where you threw the apples and you got like the Pikachu to stand on a
Uh
surfboard.
huh.
I'm like, that was cool, but like it was cool for one Pokemon, not having to do it for
For every
all
single
like
one of them, yeah.
100 plus in the game.
So
So,
what would you rate this new Pokemon Snap? What would you rate it
I
on a scale of
mean,
one to
it's such
10?
an old game, but like,
The new one though.
I know that's what I'm saying.
When
But
did that
they
game come
like
out?
the new one came back, and I think it was last year. No, I think it was before, or was it around the same time as Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl?
I can't remember. See, that's the problem.
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember.
But I
What would you rate
mean,
it though?
I'd really give it like a 6 or a 7 because like it does bring back that nostalgia of the first one, but it's just such a grind to where
Also,
like
don't they have the original one on the Virtual Console now? So I mean, you could just play
you
it,
could just play
play
the
the
original.
original, the better one.
Yeah,
All right, boys. I have things to talk about.
Go for it.
let's hear it.
Did y'all hear that Beetlejuice is getting a second movie?
After all these years,
Beetlejuice 2. It comes out, or it has a set date for 2024. Mufkin Tim Burton's directing it, and we're getting
Yep.
Michael Keaton back as Beetlejuice.
oh,
Yeah,
this will be great.
They're also going to have Jenna Ortega, and she's going to be the daughter of, I think, wasn't Winona Ryder the girl from the first movie, the little girl?
yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be her daughter, I believe, is what they said.
Mhm.
That's going, and it's going to
It's
be
go.
lit.
It's going to be such a good movie.
That's hilarious.
Then 3 days from now, today is the 21st.
Yes.
3 days from now, the first new episode of Futurama comes out on Hulu.
They're doing another
Yep.
season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the reboot release
It's like
date.
getting rebooted. Yep.
Is it the
And then
same guy writing it, same actors, everything?
I think it's most of the same actors. I'm not sure if the guy that plays Bender is coming back again. I can't remember. He also plays Jake the dog from
In
Adventure
Adventure
Time.
Time, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember what his name is. I used to know it, but I can't remember now.
He plays. It's not Jake Kimball, the guy who does a lot of the voices in regular show.
That's JG
What's-
Quintal, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's the creator and he does like half the voices for the show. That's why half
Doesn't
the
he do
voices just
some
sound
in
like
Adventure
Mordecai.
Time too?
I mean he might have like jumped
I think he did. I could be
he,
completely
he
wrong.
might have done a few voices for Adventure Time. I'm sure he has. Go ahead, Chase. What was your
It's John DiMaggio. That's who plays Bender
Okay.
and Jake. But 3 days ago, or 4 days ago, one or the other, the greatest revolution happened for the Call of Duty universe.
Oh, I heard about this.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 3 servers were revived. They brought back people in to work on them and stuff. And oh, buddy, it's great.
Have you been playing?
I just last night, whenever Tyler told me about it, I was like, it's time. And I
You
spent
know what?
$16 on Modern Warfare 3 to play it again. And oh, buddy, it was fun.
You
Just
know
like
why
old
they
times,
say
huh?
it's getting
Yeah.
it? They're reviving them.
Why's
What?
that?
It's because they say that they're gonna port them to Switch.
Because everything else is trash.
Wow.
Also,
That's it.
Avatar is getting another movie.
Yeah, I heard it's getting a third movie, but it's on hold because of the like actors strike or whatever. The
The
Hollywood
That's like
strikes.
Yeah, the writer strike.
that's
Or whatever.
like The Boys season 4. Jake knows a little bit about The Boy.
Minor. I know the memes.
Well, yeah. The Boys season 4. They say I saw a tweet about it that was saying the only reason why it hasn't been released yet is because of the writer's strike.
hmm
So,
I mean, a lot of stuff is on hold because of that. A lot of movies, a lot of shows.
yep, you can't blame it. I mean,
Fighting against AI tyranny, man. Fighting against AI tyranny, or soon to be tyranny.
They also added Homelander and I can't remember what the light chick's name is. Starlight,
Starlight,
something like that. Yeah, is that what her name is?
yeah.
They added their character models to Warzone yesterday.
I heard that they were getting added to Mortal Kombat as well, and I didn't know what to believe about that.
Bruh, every time there's a Mortal Kombat game coming out, there's some outlandish bullcrap about the guest characters. Like
Yeah,
whenever Mortal Kombat maybe 11 was coming out. I think it was
and
11.
like the Joker.
Well, the Joker's actually in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, but that was what I was saying. Like that was
They had,
probably the
like-
most random character.
But like whenever it was leaking the DLC characters, whenever it was going to come out, people were like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be crazy." People in there like Michael Myers, and it's like it was leaked. Michael Myers
Jigsaw.
and Pennywise, Dancing Clown, in other words, and like thousands of other random BS characters.
But are we
Like
going to get?
Steve from Minecraft.
But are we going to see
But
Ultra
Doom
Instinct
Slayer.
Shaggy in
If-
Mortal Kombat?
I'm gonna be honest, if Homelander gets added to that game, I'll be the first Homelander main.
Bro, I've seen some Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay because they've been doing stress tests, basically. They're like, I don't think you can sign up for them anymore, but they're doing stress tests of it, and oh, buddy.
Is that going to be the first game you stream, Chase? Is MK1?
I'm thinking about doing Amnesia. I'm really thinking about doing the Amnesia
Hey,
series.
that would
Hey,
be cool.
that's how PewDiePie got famous.
So when's your stream debut, Chase?
I don't know. Whenever work decides to give me an actual schedule.
Can't blame that.
Because as we know, sometimes work can just give you
Emotional damage.
Perfect. Yes,
I didn't
it
know
does.
what to expect, but
I
was
didn't know what was
expecting
coming.
something. Anyway, keeping on with shows releasing next Wednesday, whatever that date is, the 26th.
I got you. Keep talking. I got you.
next
I
Wednesday.
believe
Yep,
it's
26th.
Yep.
boom. I know some dates. The 26th, the season finale of Marvel's Secret Invasion on Disney Plus. I know you guys haven't Jake definitely hasn't been watching
No.
that.
Neither
Chase probably
has
hasn't
Chase.
watched.
Chase hates the MCU and anything to do
I
with
was
it.
about to say if you've skipped ahead and just watched Secret Invasion, I'd be kind of upset because like it's got a lot of like
Spoilers.
tie-ins from the other movies, and if you just watched that one, like the Secret Invasion show, I'd be like, dude, come on, like you messed it up. But yeah, I'm super excited about the finale. I think it's gonna be. I have predicted something to happen,
Mm-hmm.
and in the last episode 5, that came out this past Wednesday, I think it got confirmed. I'm not entirely sure,
Mm-hmm.
but I think something that happened in the end scene confirmed my suspicions for like the whole show.
Okay then. Sims is super excited for that. Did you guys hear that they're no longer going to offer Xbox Live Gold anymore?
Yep.
They're just going to do Game Pass. That's all that they're
And
doing.
no, they are doing. I thought they were. What is it? Because I haven't kept up with it. I've heard that it got canceled, but I heard that they were swapping to like something that's like Xbox Core, or what's the Core thing?
It was like Game Pass Core, maybe. I can't
I
remember where I
think.
saw it at. It was
I think
it's
that's what it
basically
is.
it's like Game Core, what? Game Pass Core, and I think it's like basically what Game Pass already is, I assume. Hang on, let me see if I can find the Instagram thing I read
So
about it.
my question is, if they're not doing live anymore, is it free to play on any game online?
No, Game Pass becomes the new Xbox Live, I assume. Is that how that's gonna work, Chase?
What? Were you asking me something?
So
Yes. Yes.
that's kind of how
What?
PlayStation works. Because like you can either have PlayStation Plus Essentials, Premium, or like oh man, I'm not sure the last one is Essentials, Premium, or Extra. I think it's Essentials, Extra, or Premium. And so like having your subscription to like mine's just Essentials, but I get like 3 free games every month. So I guess that would make sense though. Like you have Game Pass, and you can still play online, but you at least have to have Game Pass.
That's what
Yeah,
I assumed it was.
I think Game Pass Ultimate has Xbox Live Gold
Built in,
built into it. Yeah.
because that's what I
So
always
if you
get.
just have Core, I'm gonna look it up more. I guess
Well,
I have no idea.
we'll look.
I
I'm
don't have
sure
an
they'll.
Xbox, so I'm not that worried about
I'm
it.
sure. I'm sure we'll look more into it as the time comes. Which I always get Game Pass Ultimate anyway, so I mean, it doesn't really affect me whenever I use it.
Yeah,
I also saw that Microsoft has announced that if the next Halo game flops, that they're just going to kill the IP, like 100%. Like it will be the last Halo game if it flops, and that makes me really sad. But I mean, I think it's warranted because of 343's just mismanagement and mishandling of the Halo franchise ever since Halo 4. Yeah, I mean, ever since
but
it was handed to them, it's been
that
mismanaged and
that's such a crazy idea though to think about. Like,
because
could you
Halo,
imagine? Like, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Master Chief
the face of
is the face
Xbox.
of Xbox. Like, could you imagine if Nintendo was like,
Yeah, we're
hey,
not
if the
gonna use
next
Mario
Mario game
anymore.
flops, Mario's dead. We
Yeah,
don't care about him anymore. Or like if PlayStation was like, the next God of War game, if it flops, it's over.
we're just not. Kratos is done. We're not. Yeah, we're not. And I mean, I understand. Like it's mis. I don't think that they should just cancel it. I think that they should just give it to somebody else to work on. And I mean, whenever the 10-year-old, how old's Modern Warfare 3, Chase? It's like when it come out.
Yeah, I think this is
Is it
10
10
years. I
years?
think it came out in 2013.
When a 10-year-old game is outperforming the latest Halo game, you got a problem. Like they said
Mhm.
that I think it was actually Black Ops. The original Black Ops was seeing more play online than Halo Infinite, and you know that
There,
that's a problem.
there are on the servers that I guess we technically play on. I don't know if it shows you all servers from all over the world,
Hmm.
but on the little server icon, whenever you're picking your playlist or what you want to play, like Team Deathmatch or whatever,
Hmm.
it said that there were 33,000 people online playing it in
So
active lobbies.
you see, I'm pretty sure I saw that statistic somewhere that it was outperforming Halo Infinite, though. I'm not 100% sure, but I know for a
Hmm.
fact that they said that they would like completely Halo goes on the shelf.
And that just seems crazy.
It's so saddening to me to see that because that was my favorite game franchise for a little while. And I mean it's definitely my favorite Xbox franchise. It's my favorite Xbox game is just Halo, and it's and I've got a lot of memories attached to it, of coming up through middle school and high school playing Halo. I played the mess out of Halo 4 uh multiplayer. That was the one I played the most. I mean, a lot of people talk about 3's multiplayer and 2's multiplayer. I wasn't into Halo at that time, but I played 4's multiplayer, and a lot of people hate it. I loved it. I really, really, really liked it. Had a lot of fun. It was just it's just where I spent most of my days, most of my time, and I really liked that I was able to play it with the Master Chief Collection, and I'm just sad to see it go. Oh, and that's another thing of it took them like 5 years to make the Master Chief Collection playable as far as like multiplayer. Of day 1, you'd get into a lobby and you'd wait 2 hours for it to not connect to anybody.
Mhm.
And it took them 5 years, literally, to straighten that out, to make it to where it was friggin' playable day 1 of its release, and it's 343 just dropped the ball, mismanaged, and now they're facing the possibility of the greatest Xbox IP just fading into obscurity, and
Yeah, and
it hurts my heart. It really hurts.
that's the thing to think about too, is like if that happens and Halo is like this is the last Halo, like what then becomes the face of Xbox?
Because they don't have another character, really, that I
Yeah,
can
and it just feels like if if your the main head of your franchise fails, then like, what does that say about the rest of like
The
the
company.
games on your
Well, see, you
console?
know what? Microsoft doesn't care because they just acquired Activision and Blizzard. So I mean, if that fails, the worst case scenario, if Halo fails, they make Call of Duty Xbox exclusive, and they have won the console war begrudgingly by everybody else. I mean,
But I mean, is Call of Duty really doing great right now?
Chase.
No, it's not.
Okay, never mind then. I was about to say, Chase, you're our resident Call of Duty expert. I was about to say, but still, Call of Duty is that game that like kids, like everyone wants to play. Every 11-year-old wants to play Call of Duty. They get an Xbox or a PlayStation for Christmas to play Call of Duty. You know that's the big thing. That's what I always thought, or that's what I always felt anyway. Is that like that
Yeah.
was the game that everybody played.
So
Like
that's what I'm thinking is like, say like 10 years from now, the same thing happened. All right, the next Call of Duty fails, we can't in.
yeah, but
All
see,
right, then what?
Call of Duty's got three different people that work on it, and I don't know. They have had some stinkers. I mean, isn't that right, Chase? I mean, Ghost
Yeah,
was a failure of its time and now is loved. Uh World War II, was it? Is that the one that also
In-
failed? And
Advanced Warfare,
Advanced
Infinite Warfare. Then they had World War II. They were literally so shamed after. I think it might have been Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare, one or the other. That they literally were like, we'll go back to we'll go back to daggum World War II. They were shamed so bad for doing futuristic stuff that Call of Duty literally said, "Nah, let's go 100 years on the
let's
past."
go back to what we got famous for. Let's go back to what people loved.
We have actual like written records about. We just have to copy this stuff basically.
Yeah. And speaking about Halo things that make me sad, Red versus Blue announced their final season.
Dang.
And it is hang on. It is written. It is going to be written by Bernie Burns, and he's going
Yeah.
to return his church, and is going to be directed by Matt Hullum. They are going back
Yeah.
to their roots, and it made me so it makes me sad, but it makes me glad that they're not going to mishandle it, and that they got Bernie to come back and to write it. That's what means more to me. It's not like just whoever is in charge of Red versus Blue now. It's like, you know what, we're gonna write one final season and just end everything. They brought the original, the man himself,
Yeah.
to come
The
and
dude who
end
probably
the story.
knew what he wanted from the
Mhm.
beginning with the story.
And another thing, do you want to watch the trailer, Sims, or you want me to just go ahead and tell you what happens?
I'll probably watch it later.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what happens,
We
but
could probably watch the trailer on here. You think?
um, I'd have to add in stuff to the podcast.
No, you don't. Watch.
Well, yeah, as long I don't know. I don't know. We shouldn't get flagged for it. I don't think we'll get flagged because I mean we're going to
So,
offer. I mean, I watched the entirety of the Tears of the Kingdom trailer and posted it. As long as you offer commentary and have something to add to it, I don't think it matters. So, oh wait, hang on.
wow.
So, nice, Chase, nice. So yeah, that's how do I? There we go. Leave activity. It was wonderful. Don't show that again.
Yep.
Oh, grid. There we go. So yes, that is the. I hope that we don't get DMCA'd for that. If we do, we can always just cut that section out. Because all we did was watch the trailer for Red versus Blue Restoration, and to me, it's so it's sad to see a good thing come to an end, but it's much better for it to end on proper terms than it is for it to go on for too long and kind of what happened to the show, because basically what's happening is they have retconned season 14 to 18, I think is what season they're on right now, or something like that, or 17. I can't remember.
Yeah.
They're 17 or 18. they've retconned. I guess yeah, Red versus Blue 0 counts as season 18, I think. So they have retconned from 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 season 14 to that. Other than like some of season 14 is like 14 is that weird season where they've got like prequel stories and they've got stories about other freelancers and they've got stories about hey this could happen random stuff. So parts of that I assume are still canon, but basically season 15 forward is retcon that they've kind of put in as a simulation is what it is that Church had been running. So and I love that they're kind of correcting that, and Bernie gets to end it on his terms. Because, like you said, Sims, I'm sure that he's had an ending in his head this entire time. Because he always said that as long as people want to watch the show, he will continue to make the show. Excuse me. And I think that Rooster Teeth has. We know that they've been having a lot of problems recently, especially a lot of things have happened. A lot of failure on managerial positions. A lot of just bad, horrible things that happened with Rooster Teeth. So I think it's nice, and their viewership is like tanked. Their viewership is so low, and I mean they're still pulling obviously a lot more views than we are, and still it's not peanuts. I mean they're raking in money still, but like their views are still like compared to what they used to would do, their views are down a lot. And to me, it makes me very happy that this will probably make their viewership increase a ton. And I think that it's fair for them to get a little bit more of their popularity back after everything that has happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
also
feel
very
like
good for like a series like that to actually just have its poetic ending.
20 years.
yeah,
20 years,
that's what I was
guys.
about to say.
It
It's
started
definitely
in
gonna have its
2003.
its like proper ending and proper send off now.
And I'm sure there will be tears shed by me even because watching I watched the end of season 8. Whenever I watched season 8 for the first time, I got a little teary-eyed. It was a little sad, and that's just season 8. And there's a lot more emotional things in the show, and it's really a great show, and a show that I 13, 14 years old all the way through. I still remember when season 11 got announced and came out. I watched it weekly.
Hmm.
Every time it released, I was there watching it, and it was such an integral part of my growing there. So it was it's
Well,
sad to see it
I was
go
thinking, I bet with the announcement of the final season, like so many people are gonna go back and watch
from the beginning.
like episode 1 and just marathon it all the
And
way
and I
through.
did that for a little bit. I would put it on in the background at work. I listened from season 1 all the way up to season 8, and I didn't watch season 9 or 10 because I really wanted to actually watch season 9 and season 10. So I didn't want to just
Yeah,
play them in the background, and I haven't had time. That's been several months ago that I did that, but like you said,
yeah,
there's gonna be people that maybe have never even watched the show. They're new viewers to Rooster Teeth, and like, "Oh, hey, watch this whole thing."
yeah.
And I think this is really cool. They've got like basically the DVDs, like the way that it's cut for the
Hmm.
DVD on their channel. Of they have like all of season 1 all cut in one video. And they've done that for every single season, and I like that a lot. It makes watching it a lot easier than having to go through
Yeah,
the individual episodes.
yeah. I'm sure they have like a for that too. There's like a playlist of just season 1 that you can find.
If you want to go through episode by episode, that's also a way of doing it.
Yeah.
But oh man, it's sad to see it end, but I'm glad that Bernie Burns is helming it. That's Bernie and
And
Matt.
when it ends, you can come over and watch some of our videos. Yay.
I had
Yay!
there's another machinima. Like I just realized that someone released like maybe a month ago a new Halo machinima. And I think it's called Crash is what it's called. I haven't watched it yet, but I mean, I'd even kicked around the idea of like, hey, I bet you we could ride a machinima. I think it's possible.
Why not?
I mean, I'd always I had always wanted to write a machinima, always, and like that was the whole goal of this channel. Not this channel specifically, but like that was part of my goal of being a content creator. Of I wanted to do a machinima. Uh, Cody Lee and I had actually written, uh, or had a storyline for like a Minecraft machinima that we really, really wanted to do, and like had a lot in our 14-year-old boy brains of stuff we thought would be interesting and stuff we thought would be cool, but probably is cringy and dumb looking back on it. But you know, it it's a possibility we could do something like that.
Why not?
All you need is like 3 Xboxes and 4 controllers for each of them.
But like
Yeah,
looking
man,
back on
we gotta get on it quick though, because Halo ain't gonna be around for much longer.
Yeah. Well, see, this new machinima, it's in Halo 3. They're just booting up Master Chief Collection in Halo 3.
Nice.
Go ahead, Chase. What were you gonna say?
it's about like our Minecraft series.
I
It's
mean,
so cringe looking back at it, but
yeah.
it still gives me chuckles.
Let's boot it back up,
Well,
boys.
see, the Minecraft series, most of it was just like us playing Minecraft. But if you remember, I wrote the story. I mean, that was all me. So you can point the cringe at me, yeah.
No,
And
the cringe was from the acting, myself included.
Yeah, I do think some of
yeah.
the acting
Yeah.
bits.
It wasn't very natural.
Like you could tell whenever that it was like, "Hey, do whatever you want,"
Yeah,
and whenever it
too.
was like, "All right, we need this specific scene for
Yeah.
a video," like
It's
let's
like
go into the
it's like,
Nether.
Chase,
Whoa, why is this
Chase, leave me
section
alone so I
mine?
can read this book.
Yeah, that could have been that was poor judgment on my part. That could have been summarized a lot.
I just
A
chased
lot.
chaos in
Yeah,
the middle of
Chase
Minecraft.
almost killed me in the middle of a major like lore dump. Just in the middle. It's like you have playing D&D and you have a lore dump and all of a sudden someone just casts what is it? Oh, someone accidentally casts like
Fireball.
drown spell on someone that's drinking water. Good lord, that's basically what you did to me.
Dude, it's like one of my favorite memories from the series, though. It was such a good laugh.
Killing me with a pufferfish? Or the water thing.
Yeah, the water temple drowning.
Yeah, drowning me inside the almost killing me in a temple.
I
Oh,
think the
dude,
best part of the
I
whole
just had a really good
series.
idea too.
What now?
I'll let Peyton finish, but I just had a really good
No,
idea.
Okay.
I was saying the best part of the whole series was whenever y'all fought the Wither.
At the end.
I mean, we had a possible tie-in of what would happen. We had talked about doing another series, but I think Chase kind of vetoed that. I was like, no, no. If we're gonna play Minecraft, we're just gonna play Minecraft.
We do another series like that. We need like proper writing or something.
I mean, I think that if all of us came together and wrote, just like I talked about wanting to write sketches for us to do for cold opens instead of like us just coming up with something stupid on the spot. Let's
Yeah.
kind of write a sketch, like 2-minute sketch to play, and then come into the podcast. And
We could still do that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think between the 3 of us and Tyler and Tanner,
Can you give me just a sec? Hold on.
Yeah.
We're close.
what I was gonna say though was, well, I'm
Wait.
sure Chase wants to hear it. What?
I was about to say you probably want to talk about it on the podcast now.
What now?
I said you probably want to talk about it on the podcast.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop recording. Like, I'm not gonna cut this part out. This is just gonna stay in.
What? Nah, you gotta cut this part.
Why?
Because
I'm probably gonna cut the whole trailer out too, honestly.
Yeah, I'll let you edit this one since there's so much
Gee,
that has
thanks.
to be edited. Well, you know what you want to like cut and stuff.
Well, I think the only thing that needs to be cut is just like we have our cold open already. We just cut in the thing there. We cut out the trailer there. Um, to avoid DMCA.
Yeah. There's something that I'm going to mention.
All
I
right, I'm
don't
back.
think
Okay.
okay,
So
call for it.
back from that momentary break. um, basically, what I wanted to say is I think between maybe I, I don't know if I want to pull I've been watching a lot of so the creative direct excuse me Dragon Ball Z Abridged have been doing a commentary series on every single episode and every movie that they release, and they have discussed that. No, I always thought it was maybe like 5 or 6 guys that were just like writing stuff together. No, they had 3 people that worked and wrote the entire series, and I'm sure there was like some random stuff inserted here and there, maybe some ad lib lines and stuff, but it was 3 key people. So I was wondering if maybe like I don't know if all 5 of us want to try and pitch stuff, or if we just like sit down and just have like 3 people that dedicatedly write for something, write for a series or skits or whatever. And,
Yeah.
you know, I think because I'm going to be honest, a lot of the random crap that we could come up with would just be us sitting in Discord and let Chase say something stupid and then just run with it. Or just any of us say something stupid and run with it.
Another thing that we could do that would be really, really fun would just be us reacting to it. Like all of us get together, just like at your house, and like watch the entire Minecraft series.
That would, oh, dude, that would be a funny thing, a commentary on that. That'd be so. I
Or we
think,
could do what we just did and like get in hey, what's about get in Discord and like pull it up on the watch
yeah,
together thing.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
that
could
would
do
actually
that
be good.
too.
Just do a whole playlist of that. That'd be that'd be a good. Maybe we should do that for a podcast. Just watch through the whole Minecraft series. Maybe skip through some parts, like because I already said I really wanted us like if we like hit 1,000 over 1,000 subs or something. I really want us to go back and react to the first podcast, like everybody. Uh, so don't go watch it right now, like all of our members, because good lord, I watched it probably like a little over a year ago, like not long or like right before we started doing the channel again, so almost a year ago. And good lord, that thing is scuffed beyond repair. Like I don't know. I kept watching that video and I was like, how does this video of all of the videos on our channel have 1,000 views? How? Of all of the other videos that are so much better, how does this one have
Well, like
1,000 views?
the most viewed videos on our channel now are like Colt Canyon and the unboxing video, and I
Yeah,
think those two are the most two like random ones too.
yeah. Well,
I hit a new most viewed video yesterday.
how many views you get,
2.6K.
dude? Yeah, Chase, your
Nice.
shorts are popping off still.
Sometimes I put together a meme collage, and it kind of popped off for a little bit.
Dude, that's nice. That's awesome. Chase, if you made a TikTok and posted stuff on there, I guarantee you that your videos would pop more than any of mine do. Because like
Mm-hmm.
we have uploaded the same things to TikTok that we have on the channel, like clips, and they get like twice the views on TikTok. Like I'm not lying. Like honestly, I need to take some of our videos, like some of the stuff that happened in the last video that I uploaded. I really need to like take it and clip out some stuff and make it a TikTok and just post it because I think that that would be really awesome. What is this?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what it is.
Well, it popped up in the call.
Perfect.
It's turned into one of these podcasts again, huh? What is this?
What in the world?
Uh,
I'm not clicking join activity.
Uh,
I'm not gonna click join. Should I click join activity?
that was a good gif. That
What-
was a good gif.
Do I need to click it? What is this? I mean, I can always blur it.
Hold on. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is.
Hold
Here
up.
it is. Hold on, I got you.
What is this? I mean, I don't have to blur that.
Uh, this is beautiful. I love this. Oh,
All right. It's time to get out of that.
An oldie but a
No,
goodie.
get out of that, dang it.
uh,
Close.
oh, that was good.
Sorry.
Leave activity.
Golly.
How do you leave it?
Click
Oh,
leave
I got
activity.
it. I got it.
I'll just be sure and blur that part. Also, since all of my crap
Looking
pops
good.
up on the side, I don't like that. Like, literally all of my junk pops up on the side, like all the servers I'm in and everything.
Wow, that's what she said. All of my junk pops up on the side.
Here.
All right.
Alrighty. Continuing. Today, July 21st, Pikmin 4 released for the Nintendo Switch. Check that out
So is
if
that
you
it?
want that game.
Is that it?
Also, Pokemon Go released a new feature today for routes. And with that, the legendary Pokemon Zygarde was released.
Hmm.
And speaking, so Pokemon Sleep released yesterday, July 20th. So far I have earned the Caterpie Sleep and the Charmander Sleep and Sudowoodo Sleep.
How does this work? How does it work?
So I told you to download it, but obviously you didn't.
No, I did not. I did
So,
not. Explain to me how it works.
So, whenever you go to sleep, you turn on the app or whatever, and you click like you're going to sleep, and then you plug up your phone, sit beside your bed, and then whenever you wake up in the morning, just click like I'm done sleeping or like I woke up, like thing, and then it shows you like if you hit like REM sleep or if you hit like
How is it
I
reading
don't
your
know.
sleeping? Is it just listening to your breathing and everything?
See,
Like one of those apps?
I'm not entirely sure on that.
Because like Emily has a Fitbit and like I mean it can read. I mean it's on her wrist when she's sleeping, so it can like detect
Yeah.
her heartbeat and stuff. So like, I mean I know they have like apps that can detect your breathing or whatever. Because Emily used to have one of those on her phone that like it would go off if you talked in your sleep or
Yeah.
something. Because she talks in her sleep
And
sometimes.
see, I sleep in the bed with my wife, so I don't know.
Who is it picking up?
And my dogs are also in the bed, so like I really don't know.
Man, it's picking up the
I'm
dog
s-
The
sleeping.
ghosts.
Go ahead and do it,
sleeping next
Chase.
to you.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Oh,
What the dog doing?
There it is.
But I mean, who knows? But anyway, back to Pokemon Go. So this is what I was talking about. I talked about it on stream one day. So Niantic, they have a lot of different games. They have Pokemon Go, of course, famously. They have
Pikmin Bloom.
yeah, Pikmin Bloom. They have NBA All World. They have Campfire, which is like their way of communication. They have just they have the period thing that's kind of like a Tamagotchi.
I don't know about that
And
one.
they all, yeah. I'm sure I'm missing plenty more. They had
They had the Marvel one.
yes. They
Had.
had the Marvel one at one point. That's what I was talking about. So Niantic announced that 230 employees were let go. And because of that, they had to cancel support on the NBA All-World game as well as stop making the Marvel World of Heroes game. So those two games are no more because 230 people got let go. Along with that, they have a game. It's called Monster Hunter Now. It's coming out in September.
Right.
Like, how can you let go of 230 people? Say the game that already came out, NBA All World, we can't support it anymore because we let go of 230 employees. And then the game that we were working on, Marvel, all like I played the so we might get shut down for this one. I played the beta for that game. Like I signed the NDA, played the game, played the beta, and like it felt like a complete game. The game was even released in like Australia, I think. Or like it's like Niantic's usual places for like games to start. So like it was released in Australia and then like 2 weeks later they were like, haha, we gotta close or we gotta let go of 230 people. I'm like, it's just so crazy because like they canceled these two games and they announced that another one's coming out in September.
I don't know. It's really weird that that's their choice of they cancel a game that's done, and then they're like, oh hey, we let go of a bunch of employees, but hey, we're working on a new game. Here you go. It's coming out soon.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
kind of
so
doesn't make
like
sense.
it really doesn't. And so many people are saying like, yeah, it's because they put so much of their focus on these other games. But like, look at what making money. Like Pokemon Go is basically the only game they have out right now that's like actively making money.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the first of its kind. So I mean,
Mm-hmm. And like, also whenever you think about it, I'm gonna say some words. The NBA had Marvel Entertainment and then Monster Hunter. Which one do y'all know more about?
everyone knows more about
Of the
Marvel.
Yeah, in the
100%.
NBA, like those are two very large corporations, the NBA and Marvel. And then instead we're gonna like we're gonna can these two games, focus on Monster Hunter.
I figure
I
Monster
haven't,
Hunter won't be out very long.
I don't think it will be either.
Go ahead, Chase. I'm sorry I cut you off.
haven't seen anything from the Monster Hunter series in a long time.
They put out
World.
Monster Hunter World, not the. It was like on Xbox One and PS4, I think is what it was. And then they had a second one that came
No,
out.
I think they have like DLC for
Maybe
the
it was
Monster Hunter
DLC,
World.
but it came out in like 2018, I think, because I was still in college. So yeah, I think it came out in like 2018 because all my friends in college were playing it. And either it had DLC or it had a second game, and then I haven't heard anything from it since then. So
Yeah.
it's it's kind of out
I
there.
played Monster Hunter like 3 on the 3DS. Like it was fun, but like I don't think it's a bigger name
No,
than Marvel
no, absolutely
or
not.
the NBA.
No, no, absolutely not. I would have played the Marvel game. I would have played the Marvel game.
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't play
like
the.
I played the beta for it, and like it felt complete. It
Mhm.
felt like it was like a done game. Like this was like post. I was in like the second round of beta testing. So this was like post production.
And yep, they just canned it. Hey Sims, I think your AirPod might have died because your mic's muted now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear
Okay,
you.
maybe you just muted your mic then. My bad.
No, I might have accidentally bumped it.
I was just making sure.
How do
But
But
you
yeah, I did.
yes,
Go
how do
sir.
you
ahead.
check your crap Sims on Pokemon sleep or whatever.
What are you trying to check?
I mean, I got my boy Squirtle, I got my boy Pikachu, and that's all I got.
Yeah, that's probably all you have right now. How many times have you like let it log your sleep? Just once?
One.
Yeah, so that'll be all you have.
Well, I got my boy Pikachu and I got my boy Squirtle.
Nice.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
I didn't mean to hit that one, but I clicked it when I was looking down.
Hey, it worked.
It's
It
big
works.
brain time.
It works. It's big brain time. It's big brain time. Well, we're going for about an hour. If you guys have anything else y'all want to talk about, if you want to round off,
Yep. It
Yeah.
is time, boys.
for what?
It's been over a month, but don't pretend like you've forgotten the drill.
All right. I'm going to the App Store.
This
I have
will
a
be my first
relatively
horrible
small
loss.
number today.
I bet it's not as low as mine.
You might be surprised.
What was that? Was that
What the
Benny?
dog doing?
Come here. Come here.
Goodness gracious! I heard that growl.
Yeah, he said, podcast almost over.
All
Let me
right.
get in right quick.
I got 11.
I have 6.
I have 3.
Oh,
Hey, I win. Woo!
Benny.
All right, I'm updating. My stuff. Okay, my dude.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, I'm doing the outro this time.
You
Ready?
want to do the outro? Go for it.
Yeah, this is gonna be your signature Chase outro. Thank all you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit like on this if you enjoyed us talking, and check out some of the other content on the channel. We're going to be doing more stuff later on, hopefully more often, again. And
For like the 5th time.
thank you all for watching. See you next time.
I stream every Tuesday.